What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Zhang. Joyce, get this. Team Zhang states that we have to knock Joyce out to win. We don't trust the politics. Wow. He goes on to say, Sean George has watched the Filip Hrgovic-Zhang fight more times than he can remember, and Zhang's trainer still can't understand how 3 judges scored their 12-round IBF heavyweight elimination match for Hrgovic last August 20th in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Previously, the unbeaten Zhang scored a knockdown when he landed a right hook during the first round of George knows he had Hrgovic hurt multiple times in the 6th round. When George believes Zhang could have finished off the Croatian contender, had he gone to the body. Judges Zakowicz, Powell, Cardini, and Robin Taylor scored it 115 to 112, 114 to 113, and 115 to 112. Still scored the competitive fight for Hrgovic, who became the IBF mandatory challenger for Alexander Usyk. He said, I thought it was crap, George said. I thought Zhang won the fight 7 rounds to 5. It could have been 8 to 4 in my opinion. There's a narrative with that fight that Zhang gave away the last few rounds. He didn't give away the last few rounds. The last few rounds of the fight were split evenly. 9 to Zhang, 10 to Hrgovic, 11 to Zhang, 12 to Hrgovic. To me, the scoring was very easy. The controversy loss in his last fight convinced George and Zhang that the gigantic Chinese contender cannot go to the scorecards with British brute Joyce on Saturday and Arena in London, England, or ESPN Plus. The durable, enormous Joyce has displayed an iron chin in his 15 professional career that has enabled the juggernaut to overcome obviously defensive flaws against other opponents. And let me counterpunch. This ideology of Zhang feeling that he has to knock out Joyce could be everything that he needed, but at the same time, it could be everything that he would never want to go or to attempt to do. Why? Because if Zhang is another hard-hitting puncher that can't hurt Joyce, he's only going to spin himself out of energy, and then Joyce will take over, and then the rest is history. Because, see, unlike Hrgovic, Joyce is going to come to the fire. He's not going to run away. He's not going to sit and box from the outside to elude the action or the onslaught of Zhang. He's going to come to bang. You know, he's not going to come to box. He's coming to destroy Zhang like Zhang is coming to destroy him. And now that we know that Zhang is going for the knockout, that's all we have to know this is going to be a spectacular fight. Now, I know this fight starts in about 7 or 8 hours in London. That's why I'm trying to get this video out to you. But let me counterpunch something else. The last 3 rounds of Hrgovic and Zhang, it didn't go, it wasn't the fact that Zhang let the rounds go. I think he wasn't able with the stamina he had left to go out and do what he wanted to do. The things that he did in the 6th round versus the things that he did in the 1st round. The first part of the fight was different from the last part. The last part, Zhang thought he had a lead, so he was trying to pace himself like something like Joshua would probably do, and he came up short. Filip Hrgovic started throwing combinations. I don't think it was a robbery. Do I think Filip Hrgovic won? Well, I don't think he necessarily won, but then I don't think he necessarily lost either. Why? Is because Filip Hrgovic and Zhang fought a close fight. You guys seen the scorecards. They weren't lopsided. When you see lopsided scorecards, that's when you should start scratching your head. Because then you know there's not a shadow of a doubt that someone was out to get that fighter, or someone was either paid or bought or some kind of way to score a certain way each and every round or each and every other round. Okay, so I don't think it was, in fact, like a corruption there. But with the mindset that Zhang makes, hopefully he hits hard enough to complete a game plan and won't let off Joe Joyce and convince the referees over there, because one thing about London, the UK refs are not, they're easily moved and they're easily affected by multiple punches put together. They are. They don't like to see someone hit again and again or too many times at one time. They will stop the fight. It's like they never heard of a standing 8 or any of that shit. That fight's over, right? So maybe he can hurt Joe Joyce with that, but it's just going to be another question mark to see if this is a man that can crack the iron shin of Joe the Juggernaut. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Team Zhang, thinking they need a KO to win this fight. They don't trust the politics. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.